If you're seeing this, it's because you genuinely are about to change your life. I know I'm not going to give you some fake prophecy. I'm not going to tell you the lies that you want to hear. I'm telling you this because you can feel all of the work that you've been doing starting to compound. Everything's starting to make sense. Now, why is that? It's because you started to accept your situation. You've started to accept who you believed you are. You see, this is a realization that I've come to. Once I could accept, truly accept, no longer tolerate the version of me that was not happy, that was not fulfilled, then and only then was I able to transcend and start to actually see my life change. And it's one of the most enlightening things that's ever happened to me in life. And I say this as someone that believed they were enlightened, sleeping on the floor, having nothing to their name. And convinced myself that I was happy. I had no human interaction. I was working 16 hours a day. Waking up at 3 a.m., going to sleep at 9 p.m. every single day. As soon as I wake up from the ground, come and work on my desk. Now, did I feel that I needed anything at that time? Did I feel like I needed Lambos or a high-rise mansion or penthouse, sorry? No. And that's where I fooled myself into thinking I was enlightened. Maybe I was. But here's the thing. Being an enlightened being, being someone that sees the world from a higher perspective than the masses. And not in a way of superiority, because I've been through that complex and yeah, it's not productive. But what I'm really trying to say here is understanding who you are on a level that is not influenced by your peers, not influenced by your social media, not influenced by this video. I don't make videos for clout. I don't make videos to go viral. Yes, it's nice when you get recognition, but why is that? It's attached to the ego. Now, when I say ego, what am I referring to? The same thing that you may refer to as the devil. That's how I see it, anyways. That voice in your head that tells you to procrastinate. That voice in your head that tells you you've done enough. That voice in your head that tells you don't do that. Is that something that you really want to do for the rest of your life? Because for me, I knew that I couldn't continue like that. As much as I was working, I was fighting an uphill battle. That's why I make videos. I make videos because you see that vision board right there? I made that to genuinely prove to myself that this stuff works. And it does. Because already that stuff is starting to work its way out. It's working out. I'm hearing let it all work out type vibes, bro. Because honestly, that is how this whole kick started. I created a playlist on Spotify, Tangent, but I went through it and I named it Mama I Made It. And you can see right there, if you can see, that's me and my mom, obviously when I was a child. Now, as soon as I started to really believe that everything that I wanted was here and now, everything started to change. So do you believe that all the work that you're putting in, is it really aligned with what you want? Are you building freedom? Are you building freedom for yourself? Or are you just building a new prison? And I ask you this not for the sake of it, but because I don't want you to go through the things that I went through. I don't want you to have to struggle the way that I struggled. And yes, it taught me a lot and I learned a lot. But wouldn't it have just been better to skip that part? And I don't mean skip the journey. That's not what I'm trying to say here. Because the journey is actually what I believe we as humans crave out of life. It's never the destination. When girls go on nights out, I promise you, most of them are more excited for the anticipation and the getting ready phase. Now, ladies, you can correct me if I'm wrong. And it may not be everyone. But even guys, you know that even in sports, it's not winning the game that actually is good, because once you won the game, okay, cool, yeah, you move on to the next one. It's during the game, it's understanding, okay, what can I do? How am I going to get there? How am I going to achieve this win? That journey. Every single time that you're getting better at your sport, it's each day that you grind and each time that you see, yes, I've improved. But instead, we're addicted to the sense of the ending, to the sense of the destination. Now, to my understanding, in life, the only destination that we're really guaranteed is death. But yeah, as soon as you say that, nobody wants to reach the end. It's funny that, isn't it? But I guess my real thing is just understanding that crucial part of life, of anything, of all the work that you've put in right now. Because I know if you're still with me, if you're hearing this message right now, I promise you, it's because you're about to switch. You're about to change. There's a light bulb that's going to go off. And it's all in good time, my friend. But that's it for now. Bye.